You were the one who always showed up, the one who stayed late, agreed first, apologized fastest, the one who swallowed a no before it even reached your lips, because somewhere, deep down, you decided that being needed was the same as being loved. I know that feeling. I really do. And for a long time, it worked. People liked you. They called you kind, dependable, sweet. But here's what nobody told you, what they're still not telling you. While you were busy making everyone else comfortable, you were slowly disappearing. Let me paint you a picture. It's a Tuesday evening. You just finished a 9-hour day. You're exhausted. You finally sit down, and your phone buzzes. A friend needs help moving this weekend. Your stomach drops. You don't want to go. You're running on empty. But before your brain even finishes the thought, your fingers are already typing. Of course, I'll be there. And you put the phone down, and you feel nothing. Not good, not generous, just hollow. That's not kindness. That's autopilot. That's a pattern so deep you don't even notice it anymore. You've been running this program for so long, saying yes when you mean no, shrinking when you want to speak, smiling when you want to scream, that it just feels like who you are. But it's not who you are. It's what you learned to survive. This video is about the 7 dark truths hiding inside people-pleasing. Truths most people never discover until it's too late, until the resentment builds, until the relationships hollow out, until you wake up one day and can't remember the last time you did something just for you. Stay until truth number 5, because that one will completely, not just change the way you see things, it will change you forever. Truth number 1, your kindness is not kindness. It's fear in disguise. Here's something that cuts deep, and I know you don't want to hear this. Most people pleasers don't say yes because they genuinely want to. They say yes because they're terrified of what happens if they say no. Terrified of conflict, of being seen as selfish, of losing the approval they've been chasing their whole life. Dr. Gabor Mate put it this way: there are 2 places kindness can come from. One is genuine compassion, where you're still grounded in yourself. The other is fear, the fear of not being liked for who you truly are. And when kindness comes from fear, it's not kindness at all. It's a survival strategy. You feel that, right? I had to admit it myself. The smile that hides the exhaustion. The, of course I'll help, that comes out before your brain even had a chance to say no. That's not virtue. That's a wound. Wearing a mask. Truth number 2. The people who benefit most from you respect you least. This one is brutal, but you need to hear it. Think about the people you give the most to, the ones you bend over backwards for, the ones you cancel your plans for, stay up late for, show up for, no matter what. Now ask yourself honestly, do they show up for you the same way? People pleasers attract a specific type of person, not because they're unlucky, but because they've made it easy to be taken from. When you never say no, when you never push back, when your boundaries are invisible, people don't respect you more for it. They expect it from you. I know, your mind now says, no, that's not true. But sorry, it is. They stop seeing your giving as a gift. They start seeing it as a given. Truth number 3, you're not avoiding conflict, you're storing it. People pleasers believe they're keeping the peace. They're not. Every time you swallow what you actually feel, every time you agree when you disagree, every time you smile through something that hurt you, it doesn't disappear. It goes underground, and it builds. Carl Jung wrote that what we repress does not disappear. It festers in silence until it owns us. And that's exactly what happens. The quiet, agreeable people pleaser, the one who never complains, never fights, never causes trouble, is often carrying decades of unexpressed rage underneath. It comes out in exhaustion, in sudden emotional breakdowns, in relationships that end without warning, in physical illness. Never forget this. Your body keeps score of every truth you didn't tell. Truth number 4. Being too nice can literally destroy your health. This might be the most disturbing one. Yes, it really can make you physically sick. Researchers at the Cleveland Clinic studied patients diagnosed with ALS, one of the most devastating neurological diseases known to medicine. And the technicians running diagnostic tests began writing notes on the side of patient files. Things like, "I'm afraid this person has ALS. They're too nice." The neurologists confirmed it. Their ALS patients were, almost without exception, extraordinarily nice people. People who had spent a lifetime suppressing their own needs. People who had never learned to say no. The connection? Repressed healthy anger. The body doesn't forget what the mind refuses to feel. Mind blown. This isn't about blaming kindness. It's about understanding that when you bury who you truly are, for long enough, deeply enough, the body eventually speaks what the mind won't. So now, it is time to stop. Truth number 5. You trained people to treat you this way. Here's the one most people aren't ready for. The way people treat you right now? You taught them that, not consciously, not on purpose. But every time you accepted less than you deserved, every time you let someone cross a line without consequence, every time you showed the world that your no was really just a yes waiting to be pushed, you were training them. And I was doing the same thing. People don't treat you badly because they're evil. They treat you according to the rules you've shown them. And the first step to changing how people treat you is changing what you're willing to accept. Truth number 6. Your selflessness is not selfless. It's often manipulation. This one is uncomfortable. But it's true. There's a version of people-pleasing that looks generous on the outside, but is actually about control, about keeping people close, about making yourself so useful, so needed, so impossible to say no to, that they can't leave. It looks like love, but beneath it is a whisper. If I give enough, they'll stay. When kindness comes with invisible strings, when it creates guilt, obligation, debt, it stops being kindness. It becomes manipulation. Not the aggressive kind, the quiet kind, the kind you barely even recognize in yourself. That hit different, did it? Ask yourself, am I giving because I want to, or because I'm afraid of what happens if I stop? I personally know my truth now. Truth number 7. The version of you that everyone loves isn't really you. This is the darkest truth of all. The version of you that people praise. The agreeable one, the always available one, the one who never causes problems. That person is a performance, a carefully curated character built to earn approval. And here's the tragedy. Even when it works, it fails. Because the love you receive for that version of you isn't love for you. It's love for the mask. You can spend a lifetime being everything to everyone and die having never been known. The most painful thing. The world needs less of your performance and more of your truth, even if that truth is inconvenient, even if it makes some people uncomfortable, even if it costs you the approval you've been chasing. Because at the end of the day, the people worth keeping, they'll stay for the real version. The journey out of people-pleasing starts with one honest question. Who would I be if I wasn't afraid of losing their approval? Sit with that, because the answer, that's where you actually begin.